Good evening, my darling batlings. I'm sorry, the fuck?
You alright over there?
What?
Sorry, I was going in reverse. I was speaking in reverse. I'm sorry.
Anyways, good evening, my darling batlings. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. I'm joined tonight by a whole smorgasbord, shall we say, of co-commentators. JKR, Miles Above, Nico Belmont, and Nerd E. Furret.
Oh gosh, Chicago's gonna explode.
It hasn't even been 30 minutes into the stream and this already happened.
You blew your load only like less than a minute into the stream. Wow.
Guess
Greetings.
JKR couldn't keep himself in control once he saw you.
Okay, Ari. You're my friend, but you're a bitch. Here, take that.
Yes, I am, proudly.
Okay, children, play nice.
Don't make me get the Zard.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, tonight we are finally, after a long delay, returning to Castlevania Lords of Shadow, which Furred is joining us for the first time for this. Basically, Gabriel Belmont, vampire hunter for, like a monster hunter for the Brotherhood of Light, is on a quest to defeat the Lords of Shadow to break a curse that has sealed off Earth from the heavens and therefore allowed darkness to spread and run wild. And also, he seeks the person who murdered his wife, Marie.
Yep.
And he doesn't know who it is.
Man, I hate when my wife gets murdered.
And along the way, he's being observed and occasionally assisted by Zobek, played by Patrick Stewart, who is another member of the Brotherhood of Light.
Nice.
Which also, by the way, welcome to the journey and the hunt for it.
And also, hello there, Iron. Glad to see you again.
Hi, Iron.
Danke.
And we've just defeated the first Lord of Shadow, Cornell, the Lord of the Lycans, and he revealed that the Lords of Shadow, you know, these ultimate arbiters of darkness in the world, are actually the dark counterparts to the founders of the Brotherhood of Light when they shed their mortal forms to ascend to the heavens.
Yeah.
They left behind, basically like a, you know, heartless nobody situation from Kingdom Hearts, where their bodies also contain their dark halves and became the Lords of Shadow. So in order to... And they have a symbiotic link, so if a Lord of Shadow is killed, then the spirit, the heavenly spirit of that corresponding Brotherhood member also is erased from existence. So in order to, you know, save the world, Gabriel has to kill the founders of his order.
Jeez.
Ow.
Yeah, it's a very dark and twisted way of going about it.
Your timing was off. Not really.
Nah, not really. I don't know why the aspect ratio is squished.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was like, why is it squeak?
If I remember correctly, doesn't
There we go, now it's fixed.
Oh, you found the problem?
No, it just fixed itself.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, try fixing this, Ari.
I mean, I have a button to fix it, so I can.
Also, I wish to throw in, if you want to see a really good Cornell design from Castlevania, look at his Castlevania Judgment outfit.
Yeah, that's my favorite Cornell design, because it's not just werewolf.
Like, no, it's an armored, like, actual, like, black werewolf. It is sick as hell.
Yeah, looks kind of like, almost like statuesque. Not statuesque in terms of tall, but like a statue.
It's more like, an iron gargoyle-esque, werewolf.
Just trying to lower the volume a bit, because this game's music is very loud.
Yeah, it is.
It's on the lowest setting before just being mute, and it's still pretty loud.
Dang, bro.
And it's Castlevania for
Steady
you.
by day.
All right,
warrior
Chapter
by
4,
night.
Mountain Fortress.
The deed is done. Cornell is no
Hi,
more.
Patrick Stewart.
Such a pity that the Brotherhood of Light, the order to which we both belong, should also be the reason why the world is in such chaos. Gabriel,
You know-
worth, my friend.
I gotta say with Patrick Stewart,
It is
Huh?
said that
amazing actor, amazing
it is
voice.
said this relic
He will always Shakespeare the absolute hell out of whatever role he is given.
the old
Yeah,
God
that's part of the
Yeah.
reason he took the role of the poop emoji in the Emoji Movie, because he thought it would be funny for, you know, world-renowned Shakespearean actor to play a literal piece of shit.
Sounds fun.
Also, the C4 that I picked out of random was the Starburst. No, it's a Jolly Rancher one. Never mind.
So this this eagle is one of the forms of Pan, one of the old gods who's been assisting Gabriel in his quest. First he appeared as a horse, then he appeared as a goatman. Now he's an eagle.
The crows pass.
The Goatman.
The land of the
Is his last name or is his first name Peter?
No, he's supposed to
he
be
scream?
like he's supposed to be like the Greek god Pan,
go no
Yeah.
Does he scream?
or Greek mythological figure Pan. I don't
No,
think Pan was a
sadly, he does
god.
not.
helping you.
No, Pan does not scream, sadly.
I
But he's a goat.
You would do well to remember that.
That means he should scream.
Well, he's not a goat now. He's an eagle.
Ari did say that he's also an old god, so I'm thinking like he's one of the older elder gods. You said, or just
Old god as in like the gods that ruled the world prior to the Christian god coming into power.
Yeah.
The mythology of the Lords of Shadow universe is a little weird.
It's basically.
And he's also the
again,
last of the old gods.
Yeah, it's basically. Again, go ahead, JK, you first.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say that kind of made me think of some sort of eldritch thing.
Nah, he's
I mean,
just
yeah,
more. He's not really eldritch. He's more mythological.
No. Yeah.
God damn it, Iron!
Yeah, the Castlevania universe again is like locked in like order and chaos. Basically, God, the devil, and all that. It's basically heavily on It's based heavily on that sense.
But it has the god and devil. What about Bob?
Bob has not been born yet because this is, I think, the 1100s.
It is 10 in Lords of Shadow. It is 1094, similar to Layman of Innocence, which was 1094.
Please tell me at least one of you.
God, the
knows
devil,
what
and
was
Bob.
referencing.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
I've never
would
seen
say
God, the
yes.
devil, and Bob, but I've heard of it.
I have never heard of it,
And
and
yeah,
I've
it was
never
What
seen it.
Neither have
it was
I.
one of those shows that was like genuinely hilarious and like perfect in every way it could have been, but unfortunately it was canceled because of religious prudes.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, Iron.
Go ahead, Iron.
I was just gonna say, Iron. Damn you! I know exactly what you were referring to, and
I knew what he was referring
you
to,
can-
too. The Weeping Angels.
yeah.
Good lord. If I remember
Don't
correct,
Lincoln got dead. Go ahead.
did I was gonna say, didn't Cornell give us like quite a bit of experience for a level up? Or did
I
we
already
do that?
I already spent it.
Oh, okay, I was just trying to remember what went on. It's been a bit since we played.
Well, we do have Cornell's boots now, so we get to do dash jumps
Yeah,
and
the-
just dashing
the
in
war-
general.
Yeah, the whirlwind, the cyclone boots,
Yeah.
which I think it does something if you use shadow magic with it, like it leaves a trail or something. I don't remember.
It's if you I know one of the things is like if you hold block and then activate shadow magic and move the left analog stick, you'll do like a rush, like, you know, a shoulder charge that breaks through obstacles.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay,
hate Weeping
okay.
Angels had to deal with some while playing a particular game for PS4 on my PS5. Haven't played any of the Doctor Who games. Heard that there hasn't been a particularly good track record for them throughout history.
Yeah, some will disagree, but I happen to agree with you.
I mean, dating back to, like, you know, the 80s when the first Doctor Who games came out, those were notably pretty bad.
Yeah.
I had one on the PSP that I didn't hate.
You didn't
Can't
hate
remember what
but
it
you didn't
was,
like
though.
it either?
Well, no, like I can't remember the name of it.
Oh.
So that really shows you the impact it had.
Oh God.
Like, yeah, I played this game. I don't remember what the fuck it was called.
It's called Doctor Who something.
All right, let's see what this Brotherhood Night Scroll says. As we feared, the fortress has been overrun by evil forces. A terrible bird-like creature has made the tower her personal nest, and a huge monster roams around the old castle walls, protecting it. I have heard nothing from the other knights, so I will assume the worst and try to return to the Brotherhood to inform them that this pass is held against us. There's one
Page 2.
There's like 2 joke scrolls in Lords of Shadow. I think one of them's in the first game, and another one is in. I think they might both be in the first game, or there might be like one in this.
There is.
I know one of them
Sorry,
is.
go ahead.
I know one of them's just a reference to the cake is a lie.
The other one is a reference to. Well, it's only in the DS.
Okay, so it was in Mirror of Fate then.
Yeah, it was only in the DS version. It references that I think it was like Mario died and Luigi went to go look for him or something.
That's not the one I was. That's not the one I was talking about. There's another one that references the Angry Video Game Nerd, because it's like at the end, like he talks about like how he can't figure out how to pass, and it might require something cryptic like kneeling down, holding a red crystal, and waiting for a cyclone to carry you.
Okay, yeah.
And it's written by Sir Rolf the Angry.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, because the only one I remember fully was the Mario Brothers one that I found on the DS version.
Yeah. But Mirror of Fate has an interesting development history because, like, it was a 3DS game that later got ported to HD consoles and Steam, but it didn't start out as a 3DS game. It started out as an Xbox 360 and PS3 game, then got downgraded to a 3DS game, then got ported up from that 3DS version to PS3 and Xbox 360.
I will say, for that game, I do like the character designs in that game a little bit.
Oh yeah,
more.
It's got some great art direction.
Yeah, especially my all-time favorite one in that one is Simon.
Oh yeah, Simon looks great in there.
Well, yeah, he looks like an actual like beast hunter / vampire hunter. He looks awesome.
I also like how Trevor looks in there.
Yeah, definitely Trevor looked really good. Alucard as well. A lot. Basically,
And
a lot of the characters look
no
good.
spoilers about Dracula because Furret doesn't know this stuff.
I'm not going to say... Look, I am not going to say a word.
And I'm assuming
treading
most of my
carefully on this.
viewing audience doesn't know anything about Dracula and the Lords of Shadow universe.
Yeah, you will all figure it out once we get there. You will all figure it out.
Are we secretly Dracula?
I'm not going to say anything.
my mouth
I'm
shut.
just going to say it doesn't, you don't see it until, like, the post-credits cutscene.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not saying anything for once.
Is Dracula really the friends we made along the way?
No, that's, I was
let's
going
go
to,
with that.
I was going to say that's the One Piece, but no, the writer of One Piece has confirmed that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be an actual, like, physical treasure. But you know what? Even as someone that's never really interacted with One Piece, I'm happy that's not just going to be the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same. I will say, One Piece, the way One Piece is going right now, it's going in a direction that's probably going to piss me off for the ending. And that's because they're kind of building Shanks up to be the big bad at the end, and that makes me sad if that's how it's going to be. that he's gonna have to kill Shanks to get the One Piece. I'm like, nah, please don't do that.
I mean, the
Shanks
story.
is my boy!
Yeah.
And then it turns out the One Piece is a stone mask from an ancient civilization that craves blood.
Good lord.
My theory is that it's the hat.
The Straw Hat is the One Piece.
Yeah, and Luffy has had it the whole time and they didn't realize it.
That would be pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. That would be hilarious.
It would be.
That would be probably the most One Piece way to end it, from my limited knowledge of One Piece.
It would be.
The furthest I've ever watched One Piece long ago was for Brooks Crocodile.
See, I only
That
ever
was the
watched...
furthest I've gotten.
I read part of the manga in the early days of the English translation of Shonen Jump, but like, as far as the anime goes, I really only watched it during the infamous 4Kids dub days, and didn't follow up with the Funimation dub. I tend to watch my anime dubbed more often than not, just,
Yeah.
you know, ease of viewing without having to worry about catching up with the subtitles, but I will watch stuff that is subbed if that's all that's available. Like, my DVD copies of both the Detroit Metal City anime and the Detroit Metal City movie are sub only, and I'm fine with that.
I haven't go ahead for it. You first. I interrupted you.
There's two animes that it is 100% recommended by the creators themselves to please don't watch the subbed, watch the dubbed version.
Panty and Stalking.
Yeah, I was gonna say Panty and Stalking and Ghost Stories.
I can throw one more in there where it's not so much that they thought the dub voice was better, it's that they didn't hear the dub until years later and were shocked at how good it was. And that's Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop was amazing.
I've only seen one episode of Cowboy Bebop, and it was the final episode.
Oh god.
Cowboy Bebop was amazing. That was one of the world's first real introduction to Steve Blum as a full-blown actor.
Yep.
And he nailed it.
Yep.
Also, the shock to the world that Ed was a girl.
Yeah,
that
threw me off. Like, that threw me off. I was like, oh, it's female. Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Yeah, it shocked everybody. No one saw that coming. That Ed is a girl.
Let's see.
Anyway, we just killed a giant.
Nice.
Just killed a giant by we killed the giant by slitting its throat with a giant piece of stone.
Actually, hey Ari, question.
Yeah?
Permit me if I'm wrong. In this chapter, or I know, it's during this section or whatever, we end up getting the certain upgrade to the chain whip.
I'm pretty sure we do, because this is the first batch of chapters of the game are usually when we get upgrades to the combat cross.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, this is probably where we get the upgrade that lets us manipulate those little crank things.
Oh, I was gonna say the spiked
No, we already got that.
Oh, we already got the spike chain?
Yeah, we got that.
Oh, okay. I haven't played Lord of Shadow in so long.
Yeah, the spike chain is the one that allows you to ride larger monsters.
Oh, okay. I was thinking because
no. It's the one that lets you saw through stuff, and we got that a while ago.
Yeah.
We got that in we got that in the spider caves.
Yeah, I Mandela affected myself because I thought that came later. I thought in my head that came later. I messed
Also,
myself up.
arachnophobia warning for anyone that that sees this game and feels like playing it. There are giant, realistic-looking spiders.
Which, by the way, we got to give names to the ones we capture. It's only fitting.
Well, we don't capture them for very long because you always kill what you capture by strangling it with
I
the
know.
whip.
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of things we're going to capture, we got a troll here.
Yep.
That's a troll?
That's a troll.
That's a troll.
Not the internet variation.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Hey, Ari, I'm feeling like really out of energy all of a sudden. I think I'm actually gonna call it off early.
Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
leave the chat monetized. I'll be moderating from the chat though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Don't
fine.
push
Yeah,
yourself
it'll be
if you're
great.
feeling tired.
I think I just drained my social battery a little too quickly was all.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're fine.
All right.
Get some
right,
rest.
Take it easy,
I
bro.
will. Yeah, you guys do. Have a great stream, Ari. I'll be watching.
Thank you.
Charizard.
I'll be watching from up there. You mean heaven?
Jeez.
No, from the Space Needle.
Oh my god.
But can you control the Space Needle by shoving wires into a set of binoculars?
Yes.
Ari gets it.
Yep.
Good, because I don't.
It's
You're welcome, by the way, for
it's
me
Salmon
introducing you
Max.
to that game.
Okay.
Salmon Max is one of those games I will always be proud to share with anybody.
I've heard of Salmon Max, but I never witnessed Salmon Max.
Oh, I didn't even need to strangle the troll myself this time. Gabriel did it for me.
When you get your eyesight back, I'll be more than happy to introduce you to Salmon Max.
That would be actually lovely. Whenever that happens.
So that is like legit my favorite childhood game. And now Ari understands why.
Yes.
Okay. I still can't get over the ambiance in this game.
Why was the
Like, it's
swarm of
very
crows making bat noises?
Because
I don't know.
Well, actually, no, I can think of why. Crows know how to mimic stuff.
Right, yeah, because they're very intelligent. Wait, crows?
Crows and ravens
Crows are just all
both.
Ravens. Okay, both.
There's
both,
the
okay.
chupacabra.
Oh god! Oh god! This thing.
Ah, the fucking chupacabra.
Or-
Everyone hates the chupacabra. He just stole
Yeah,
all of our
for
stuff.
reasons. Yeah, he took all our equipment and weapons. Yeah, aside from the he doesn't take the cyclone boots or the gauntlets. He just takes like your sub weapons. I think.
No, he takes the cyclone boot and the gauntlets.
That is not what I thought
Oh.
a Chupacabra would look like.
Welcome to Monsters and Lords of Shadow, Furret. I hope you enjoy your stay.
We have to track down the chupacabra and beat like threaten him into giving us his stuff back.
Ari, as a Castlevania expert, I wish to personally apologize because I keep Mandela affecting myself. Right, that fucking voice. Okay.
In the Japanese version, he's voiced by Hideo Kojima.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Hideo Kojima was an executive producer on this game.
Yep.
That's why in the console versions, after you beat the game, you unlock a Metal Gear Solid 4 eye patch and bandana for him. Because Metal Gear Solid 4 was the most recent game at the time this came out.
Yep, and when you wear that shit, you play on you must play on Paladin difficulty. You must become the badass.
Strangle him until he gives you your shit back. This happens in multiple chapters.
I still don't know why I don't remember him taking the gauntlets and boots though. I thought he just took the sub weapons. Like I don't know where my mind is going.
He
with
takes
that.
it says he took all your relics and powers.
Okay.
So Ari, what you're saying is he likes to be into interesting things.
You need to up your innuendo game, dude.
Yes, I know.
Leave the
I am
innuendos
terrible
to
at
the
it.
experts.
Teach me, oh my innuendo people.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
give
like the
you a
resident
lesson,
pervert.
all right, honey.
Oh my lord, no.
Oh God, no.
You asked
no,
for
no.
it. You literally asked for it.
You did ask
type of
for it, my
lesson.
friend.
I just want to point out the fact I'm glad I'm not the target of it this time. Thank you,
You did
Miles.
ask for it, Miles.
I think Nico just asked for it too.
No.
I did not ask for it.
No, he didn't. Stop trying to push responsibility onto other people.
What are you talking about? What
What
responsibility?
are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Answer? Stupid bullshit, like always.
Look, in this entire stream, we all share a single brain cell, and we're all fighting over said brain cell.
Yeah,
This
Ben,
is how it
Orange
works.
cats?
I mean, that's how it is with any VTuber stream.
So what you're saying is we're orange cats then?
Yes, I've had an orange cat, so yes.
Yeah,
We have the one brain cell.
pretty much, yeah.
One brain. Do 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 do.
Barry
One brain
just heard me
cell.
say one brain.
Intelligence left behind.
One
It
brain
only
cell.
slows us down.
One
I
brain
think
cell.
Barry-
Oh, God.
Wants to smack somebody.
Oh, probably one brain shell. One brain
Shell?
cell. I am not okay. Now I'm starting to get the dumb. One brain
Let the
cell
wisdom
split
be your
amongst 4
guide.
people.
Raise
One
hell.
brain shell.
One brain
shell.
shell.
One brain.
Tell me, how's the brain shell working
what-
for you,
so-
Nico?
I don't know.
Time for the backstory of Malphus, the Crow Witch.
Tale not so dissimilar
Are
to
we
the
okay?
hero.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
He can feel
If I remember correctly, Malphus isn't that bad.
Nope.
pity of these so-called evil creatures will be laid aside for revenge, and so goodbye, once beautiful Malphus. You will trouble mankind no more, and when you are gone into the void, know that love destroyed you in the end.
Now I'm pretty sure it's either staking to the heart or it's something else with the combat cross that killed her in the end.
It was. I don't remember. I think it's the stake.
Well, don't
Either the
spoil
stake-
it.
I don't even remember what it is.
Anyway, what do
bacon.
you have for me, my fallen brother? Scroll. The trail of
Probably
poor
spoil
brother
it if I don't
Adolphus
remember.
ends here. I'm sure that he must be somewhere in the level below, but I cannot get past this door. There must be another way to get in. Maybe descending the mountain outside will allow me to double back and... Damn, something is coming. It just says the beast of... Ah!
Also, I can't really spoil it if I don't even remember what the spoilery is.
And then suddenly, and thankfully, I have a heart attack.
Oh God.
One of my favorite, just random, what the fuck is happening Monty Python jokes.
Yes.
The top 2 favorites for me is the bridge where they answered the questions 3 and
Oh, yeah.
and the Black Knight, because come on, it's a classic. Like the actual
Oh, okay,
Black Knight.
no love for the nuns of Castle Anthrax.
Well, that one too, but that one too, yeah. With Sir Galahad.
Sir Galahad gets rescued from having an orgy with hot nuns.
And then Galahad just tells Lancelot outside the castle, I bet you're gay. No, I'm not. God forbid, Galahad, no.
In the musical, they take that to a whole new level. And not only do they come out as gay, they marry each other.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, God. I didn't even know.
The musical is genius in of itself.
They improv a lot of stuff from show to show based on where they're playing.
Yep.
I need to actually listen to this.
Yeah, it's called Spam-A-Lot.
And yes, they sing about spam a lot.
Yeah.
They also did one for Life of Brian called Not the Messiah.
Oh god.
Yep.
What do we have here? Oh, it's just a wraith.
Yeah, you can kill it. It's not bad.
I say as I get my ass royally handed to me by the wraith.
I have faith in you. You can do this.
Can you though? Probably.
Maybe.
I believe.
There, I killed the ghost by stabbing it with its own sword.
Do you believe
That's
that you can
painful.
fly, Miles?
Yeah.
Do you believe that you can touch the sky?
Yep.
Do you believe that the person who did that song is in prison?
What?
Possibly.
That was R. Kelly.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, well, I was gonna take it somewhere, and
Where?
now it's just kind of ruined now. That's nice.
You're welcome.
Wow, okay.
All I was gonna ask was if Miles thinks about it every night and day.
No.
So he spread his wings and flew away.
Apparently to jail! I will not apologize.
Don't worry, I'm not apologizing.
No, you shouldn't apologize for making fun of an awful human being.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh no, the
we
swarm of crowbats I get. Crowbat, god damn it.
Yeah. Pokemon on the
That's
brain,
what they
bro.
that's what they are. They're just crowbats.
Look, they have 4 wings, they're purple, and they are screeching. Just let it happen.
I mean, they have 4 wings and back wings.
Yeah, I know. They're also
Four
pretty
as in
powerful.
4 as in FORE.
They believe they can fly.
Are we really going back to this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are we doing? Where are we? Who are you people?
Apparently we're in the castle that Malphus has taken roost in. Why are we going after
Also-
Malphus to kill her?
Real talk, though, Malphus's sprite design in Portrait of Ruin and Symphony of the Night look really nice as well.
Yeah, even though in
one of my
Symphony of the
other favorite
Night it
endings.
wasn't called Malphus, it was called Karasuman.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
How does man?
Which just
Yeah,
means
Symphony of the
Crow
Night-
Man.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like how in some Castlevania games, Symphony of the Night calls Legion Grand Floon, while
Which is apparently a
other games just
reference
call
to
it
the
Legion.
works of author Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
Whereas the
There's
name
also a
Legion
line-
makes more sense for its design as a giant ball of corpses.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, in like some form of like trivia, there was a small rhyme in Castlevania that described Legion / Grand Floon as an enemy.
You know, I'm
Are we
sorry.
Legion?
Or we are many.
Well, not just that. It was something about shit, I forgot what it was again.
It's okay. We don't expect the lore master to remember everything.
I remember
I do.
a lot of.
Get with it, fool.
It's something about. It's like you peel back the
Dude, if-
skin to see the grand. I forgot what it was. It was something along those lines. I don't remember.
Why are we talking
was gonna
about
say,
peeling
don't.
back things?
Because
don't hurt
we're
yourself.
talking about a rhyme related to an enemy in one of the Castlevania games.
Yeah.
And the enemy in question is a giant ball made out of corpses.
pretty much, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of sound awesome, but also ew.
wait till you see the core of it.
Yeah, it has a core.
Rather not.
Well, if you tune
I'd
it, when I get
rather.
back to Symphony of the Night, you'll see it. Probably, if you
Yeah,
are there.
definitely.
Or if you watch the VODs.
One of these years, I promise, Ari.
Oh my god.
All right, life upgrade.
Nice. Also, very an odd thing about Legion as well. I must say, in Aria of Sorrow, it counts its beam attack as darkness magic, whereas in Dawn, it counts it as holy magic.
Holy.
Yeah, it counts one of its attacks as holy magic in the DS game, whereas in the Game Boy Advance one, it counts as darkness, which is weird to me.
You know what else counts as holy magic in one of the, not Unico, but you know what else counts as holy magic in one of the Castlevania games?
What?
What's that?
Throwing cream pies at people.
That's darkness, and that's darkness element, and you know it.
I didn't know that, because I haven't played that game. You told me it was holy.
I did not tell you it was holy. I did tell you it was darkness. There was a meme around it.
Okay, I haven't played a lot of the Castlevania games. Anyway, time to fight Malphus.
Alright, let's just kill Malphus, yeah.
Holy moly.
Not moles, crows.
Is Malphus the birds?
Malphus is the birds. Malphus will be made is like the queen of the birds.
So I guess Malphus knows the bird is
wait,
the
wait,
word.
wait, hold on, Queen?
Yeah, Queen.
She was once a beautiful woman, according to her backstory.
Fly on me, mommy?
So does Malphus know that the bird is the word?
I mean, given that she is one, yes. Here she comes.
Also, no one
prepare to be disappointed.
Hot.
You're the first person I've known to say that.
Oh.
Apparently she's related to Kazooie if she's coughing up eggs at us.
Pretty much. Also, Ari, you know I was just time. I didn't mean any ill will.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously, though? Wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Are you sure you wouldn't?
This is gonna be a hard pass for me.
Furret is a animal that could be eaten by a crow. Therefore, I don't think Furret would want to be anywhere near one.
Well, in the Symphony of the Night games, it actually has very powerful magic. So this one, I don't think it has like its bizarre powers. It's just very. She's just very angry
and likes to scream. Apparently.
So she's an angry
and makes raptor noises.
That's what I was about to say. It sounds like a dinosaur.
I mean, what are birds if not just dinosaurs that have evolved?
Pretty much.
Boom, boom, aka-laka-laka, boom. Boom, boom, aka-laka-laka, boom, boom. Everyone fly the dinosaur.
Oh my god. I was gonna say walk the dinosaur, then you just brought that, and I'm like, okay, I'll stop.
Hey, my boy Dan Avidan released a music video for his new single, Walk the Dinosaur, today.
Oh, okay.
Check it out on NSAP's YouTube page.
NSP.
What did I say?
NSAP.
I mean, at least you didn't say something else.
I mean, there could be a lot of worse things that he could have said.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Speaking of things that people have said that could unintentionally sound horrible, one of the greatest YouTube poopers of all time, CS188, put out his first video essay today, and it got great reception. And he was thinking, it was a video essay about his history with Lego and how he made the most viewed Lego Island related video, which was a YouTube poop of the song Brick by Brick. And the response to it he got from the writers and performers of Brick by Brick. And at the end, he comes up with a name for his video essays, and everyone in the comments are trying to steer him away from it because it sounds worse than it should.
Oh god.
I am concerned.
There is a knock at my door. I will be right back.
Take your time. real talk though, for when you made the joke about Malphus being like about Malphus, I was
That
like,
wasn't at
thrown
my
back. I was
door.
like,
That was at my neighbor's door. It just sounded like my door.
oh. Okay.
Okay. But
back.
what it's the name he decided on, since it's CS188's essays, he decided on the name CSAs.
Oh God.
And people are steering him away from that because CSA has a legal definition. That is very bad, and that he probably would not want to be associated with.
Yeah.
I will choose to be ignorant in this sense and just.
It's another name for the stuff you don't want on your hard drive.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm gonna choose to be ignorant about this and not.
I don't think I can even say it on Twitch without getting like some advertising
That's the reason
problems.
why I said I choose to be ignorant.
But yes, Malphus is dead. We ripped her head off. That was a disappointing boss fight. It was quick.
Yeah, like Malphus in Lords of Shadow really isn't difficult.
Why is Malphus even in this game? She has nothing to do with it, and we don't get anything from her.
She died how she lived. As a
Disappointing.
giant bird.
Well, I mean, she wasn't always a giant bird. All we know is that she lost her love, and then she became a giant bird, and that she died from love.
Yeah. Also,
Looks to me like she died from having her head ripped off. But
yeah,
hey,
that's what I was going to say. It's like she was more killed by Gabriel Belmont than by love.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I think it's just a matter of the concept of it's like a
understand the concept of love.
Also, the reason why Malphus is in this game is because we need monsters to actually have a game.
Or like, I mean, like this whole chapter serves no narrative purpose.
I guess it's just probably just to let you feel like you're traveling to your next destination, like there's actual journey or length.
Like, if there is anything I have to criticize about Lords of Shadow's pacing, it's that it does have several chapters that serve no narrative purpose other than to pad out the length of the game.
Yeah, that's mainly.
I don't mean stages, I mean entire chapters.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay there?
Yeah, I sneezed so hard, my nose started to burn.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's not normal.
No, sometimes it's like when you accidentally inhale water in your nose when you go swimming. And when you it's like that.
Okay.
It's like that. Ugh.
That makes it no less normal.
So it seems Pan has saved Gabriel once more. His arrival most fortuitous. Gabriel now enters the outskirts of the vampire's territory.
I can listen to Patrick Stewart narrate anything.
Driving out the inhabitants to war.
I really want to hear Patrick Stewart narrate Super Castlevania 4's intro crawl, as well as the third Castlevania.
I was about to
NES.
say Patrick Warburton instead of Patrick Stewart, and you know what? Both. I could listen to both of them narrate anything.
Pretty much.
A warrior will come, a knight in
Have them do a narration battle.
death at his side. He
Have Patrick Stewart play Joe Swanson for one episode, and Patrick Warburton play Avery Bullock.
The baby. Oh, I was gonna say the baby.
No, I mean like cross shows.
Baby.
Stewie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, Joe and Bonnie's baby, who's played by Patrick Stewart.
Oh, okay.
And it's also a girl, by the way.
Yeah.
But no, I do agree with you. Lords of Shadow does have like a lot of filler between like, main areas.
Especially once we
really
get to the
don't serve
Baba
much
Yaga
purpose.
stuff. That's like 2 or 3 chapters of stuff that is more so just foreshadowing rather than actual contribution to the plot.
I
For
think
stuff
it's just also
stuff
more-
that's already been foreshadowed.
Yeah, and I think it's just more like lore like needless, just needless lore.
Ew, I don't like goblins. Oh,
Why are you hating on goblins?
Yeah, what do you got against Nissy?
Why are you hating on the
goblin?
Why are you hating on the gobos?
because they be goblin these nuts.
I knew that was coming too.
Help, I'm broken.
I don't know if I can help you.
It seems as though you're Thank you for calling the Konami helpline. We noticed that you're calling from Silent Hill. Unfortunately, you are beyond our help. That's an actual thing. God damn it, Chupacabra. But yeah, that's an actual thing in a Silent Hill game.
Yep.
Silent Hill Shattered Memories, to be specific.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I still hate that fucking Chupacabra. That laugh.
I don't know. He's kind of an adorable in a Riku Safira wants to kick his ass kind of way.
You'll be happy to hear that in Lords of Shadow 2, when you encounter him, he's kept in the dungeon of Dracula's castle.
Good.
Yeah.
Giggity?
Good. So you would be okay with the Chupacabra taking all of Rika Sapphire's equipment and spells?
Because
and
keep
shit?
in mind, he also takes powers, not just equipment.
Yeah.
So she would lose her ability to cast fire magic.
Yeah, she would just basically have nothing left.
For one, I said Riku Safira.
Riku Safira, then.
Okay.
And for another, Rika knows how to scrap.
Okay, but what about Riku?
I'll think about it. I mean, she is a bounty hunter, so in theory, she's probably gotten into a bar fight or two.
Yeah, having CQC is something all bounty hunters or even hunters should have in their arsenal, not rely on relic shit.
Yeah. But no, Rika knows how to bar fight because she frequents taverns and stuff quite often. So she would know how to kick the little dude's ass if he took her fire.
But he would have to. She would have to catch him first.
She just threw Victor
he
at
can
him.
teleport.
She just grabbed Victor and throw him at him.
Oh God.
Will this boar get stunned already? Thank you.
Having trouble CCing the boar?
Would you say he was boring you?
Yes, he was.
Pretty much.
Boring me and boring me.
Sounds like a bad time. Or a good time, depending on your kinks. Hi-oh!
I'm keeping quiet.
You probably should for a bit.
You of all people to say that.
I'm quiet all the time on accident.
Yeah,
My
but
brain goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim Carrey.
I fucking heard Toad for a minute, and I was like, who's doing the Toad voice?
That's the Chupacabra.
Yep. That's
Toad.
That's the Chupa da Cabru. The Chupa
Chupa de
Cabru.
Cabru. What the heck's a Cabru? Is it a barista?
It's a Chupacabra that is a barista. Yeah, yeah, you got it.
Why would it be a barista and not a kind of coffee? Because a brew isn't
What the
a
hell is happening in
barista.
this conversation?
I don't know. We're trying to make conversation while there's filler and Lords of Shadow is very challenging.
Hold on, I think I know what I need to do. I need to use the fairies for this, don't I? Because he keeps zapping me.
Nico, will you please make me a sandwich?
Oh my god. All right.
I don't know. Are you going to make her a sandwich?
I will attend.
Yes, I do need to use the fairies to distract him. So I can grab this little shit.
I will be right back, lady and gentlemen.
Okay, I have all my relics and powers back.
Joke's on you. I'm not a gentleman. I'm a rodent.
Alright, what's this scroll say? I have been stocking up on dark crystals as they are very useful in combat. I stumbled upon an old man who seemed bewildered and senile, yet there appeared to be a keen intelligence in his eyes. He claimed he was a friend and asked if I had found the relics he had left for us. I told him I didn't understand. He said that he would pray for me and suddenly scurried off into the night. What did he mean by relics?
Good question. Next question.
So I'm guessing that he is talking about Ronaldo Gandolfi, the creator of the Combat Cross, who's been leaving behind upgrades that Gabriel's been getting for his Combat Cross. So all these knights have gotten this far without any of the upgrades that he made for them, which actually makes them more impressive than Gabriel, now that I think about it.
Yeah. Kinda does.
Man, I've reached the limit of how many fairies I can carry. Alright, what do you have for me, Dead Knight? Another scroll. We are very close to Wygol here. Just beyond this is the vampire castle. One must seek shelter at night from possible attack. Damn, we got... Is it gonna play or is it gonna edge me? Hello? Are you gonna finish?
How?
Really is edging us.
We're being trolled.
Okay.
It just doesn't want to play. It's reluctant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties.
There we go.
It's just shy.
The weather's very cold and sending messages to the Brotherhood is proving difficult. Last night I received a communication that we are to meet in Wygol Village for an assault on the vampire stronghold. God help me, but I am afraid of becoming one of those blood-sucking creatures. Okay, racist.
How dare.
First of all, we don't suck, okay? We scrape and lick.
Scrape and lick.
La, 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 la.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
We all are adults. What does that make you for it?
You are the most adult of us here. You are the oldest.
Why must you remind me how old I am?
That, because it's my job to cause psychic damage and emotional damage.
This village is one of the last...
I don't get paid enough for it.
Civilization left.
Do I remind you how big your boobs are?
Thanks for reminding me. I love that being pointed out. But for the record, I grew them myself.
Here, matters that could spoil our
There's
plans.
so many places I
will
didn't
deal
want
with
it
them
to.
and try to rendezvous with.
That's on you for it.
He has not.
Yeah, no, I take the credit for it.
Since the girl, the pain is etched on his face still, but in his soul, only hatred drives him.
This
We
is
will
my
speak.
this is
He
my
must
boo boo,
not
and
know
I will not
I've seen
fix it.
everything that I
No, it's more like your
Oh, yeah,
boob.
definitely is.
Sigh.
Boo boo ka-choo.
I'm gonna go in the timeout corner. You guys.
So in other news, the bid I put on that thing is almost done.
Okay, keep an eye on it. Well, also watching the stream, of course.
Yeah, I have it on my phone and I'm watching the stream on computer.
Good. Hey, it's Zobek. We haven't seen him in a while.
Excuse me.
5 minutes left. Will I win? Will I lose?
Who won? Who's next? You decide.
Thank
Epic
God for
rap-
the living, my friend.
The Lycan Lord has been defeated.
Man, isn't that just
I
like,
have his power.
the way of things?
What
You
happened
know?
here?
You win some,
Congratulate you
you
on your
lose
victory.
some, you eat some, I some,
Blows were
you
not so
some, we
fortunate.
all some.
Word has spread of our quest. The vampire clan have slaughtered this entire village. And now, they're expecting us.
He looks like a character Patrick Stewart would play.
Abby.
I was about to say, I never thought I'd utter these words, but I am glad they chose Patrick Stewart to play Sean Connery.
Yes.
It is said to be capable of burning vampires and reducing them to ashes.
Also, the developer of this game may be familiar to you for later games that they made.
Has barricaded
This was like their first big project. They're called Mercury Steam.
traps to deter visitors.
It sounds familiar.
They made the two most recent Metroid games, Samus Returns and Dread.
Towers.
Oh, wow.
Could persuade
Yeah.
him to give the relic to us.
One of these years, I need to play and finish Dread.
Dread is fantastic in its endgame.
It really is a great game all around.
Not protecting
Yeah.
people.
And
you
Mercury
don't
Steam is aware of the kind of people who play Metroid and how popular Metroid is for speedrunning and especially sequence breaking. So they built in like secret stuff if you sequence break Metroid Dread.
What's fucking weird about Metroid Dread, though, is on paper, it sounds like a terrible concept. A horror Metroid game.
No, that sounds like a brilliant concept since one of its main inspirations was Alien.
I mean, yeah, fair.
I'm back.
And they already attempted a horror Metroid game with Metroid
you.
Fusion.
Yeah, I guess.
I said attempted, not succeeded.
I loved Metroid Fusion. I just never
Fusion?
really saw it.
I'm not saying Metroid Fusion's a bad game. I'm saying the horror vibes didn't quite work out because your big slasher villain, the SAX, has very simplistic AI that's easy to manipulate.
Fair enough.
Whereas the Emmys are smart as hell.
The Emmys scare the fuck out of me, and you have to be right on that goddamn button ready to push it to get them off of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Emmys, like, legit scared the fuck out of me the first time.
Alright, so the reason we're covering up these holes is that the ghouls keep crawling out of them, and we have to cover them up so the ghouls can't keep crawling out.
To have stayed in your holes.
Holes.
Nyeh. Propane.
Statue were closer to the hole, we could cover
Hey, Miles.
What?
Hole.
If that statue were closer to the hole, we could cover it as we
I didn't get that at all.
Get away from me.
I said hole.
But why?
Because we're talking about holes. You need a reason?
Why are we talking about Shia LaBeouf?
Because he's an actual cannibal?
Straight back to hell. As you wish.
Did someone actually outbid me?
You
Oh
got
no, did they?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
It just says bid to win, and I don't know why it says that right now. And I'm still on my computer ahead. Scared me shitless all of a sudden. It ends in less than 1 minute.
To win it?
1 minute, actually no, 1 minute 20 seconds.
May the odds
Can
be
he
ever
do
in
it,
your favor.
folks?
It's
Stay
a Beckett
tuned on Dragon Ball
7.
Z.
It's Beckett 7, which is the equivalent of a PSA 8. Koro Shining Mew 2001. If I were to crack it and it were to grade an 8, it'd be worth probably more than I'm paying, so.
You'd be making
Don't
a lot
crack
more
the
money
card. That would damage it.
No, crack the slab.
You didn't say the slab. Are you going to
that
return
sounds
the
worse.
slab or suffer my curse?
than- What's your offer?
You have a curse?
Yeah, what a horrible night for a curse.
Okay, you stop that. I've heard that so many times throughout my history.
Look. All right.
I haven't.
like
Tell me
curses.
more.
You don't need to know.
Fur, you have a
Oh,
permanent
now
curse
I
put
need
on
to
you.
know.
We have to block their escape.
I
Look,
am a
look,
curse.
it's generational trauma for him, okay?
My
So
family still has that. My family still has that curse, even though it's not as severe as Simon's.
Yeah, canonically in Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, even if you beat the game, the canonical ending is that he died from the curse.
Pretty much.
So the bad ending is the canon ending.
Well,
Okay, 0-0.
the so-called neutral ending is because it just says that Transylvania's only hope is a young lad who will eventually break Dracula's curse. So the endings just depend on what timeline you're looking at.
And then the next game was called Dracula's Curse, and it was a prequel.
Yep, it was. It was. It is also the hardest one out of the three NES games.
Yes, it is.
Help me, Sam and Max. You're my only hope.
Especially if you're playing the North American version.
Oh, God.
I'll say this: getting Alucard in that game, and I've gotten all the endings on the PlayStation Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It was a headache.
So I got my finalized thing.
Okay.
Cool.
I won it, but someone tried to way outbid.
So did you win or not?
Oh.
Huh?
So did you
Did
win
you
or
win?
not?
Yeah, but I split it between 2 credit cards.
Okay.
But did you lose some?
No, I lost nothing.
But
You
did
win
you
some,
live
you lose
to
some.
But did you live to win? However the rest of those lyrics go. I don't know. I haven't
Oh
listened to that song all the way through.
I'm just gonna let you two do your puns. If there's any questions needed, Ari, just let me know.
I have a question.
I'm afraid to ask, but go for it.
Am I entitled to financial compensation if me or a loved one has been infected but has been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
Yes.
I didn't ask you. I asked Nico.
Wow, thanks.
Buddy, I'm a vampire hunter, not a lawyer. What do you want from me?
Anyway, Brotherhood Night Scroll. We are supposed to meet here to prepare for an assault on the castle. I've not seen anyone yet, so I will rest in the mausoleum for the night. It's not safe here. Ghouls and vampires prowl the night for wayward souls, and I don't intend to be caught out in the open. The ghouls especially pose a serious problem as their vomit is highly poisonous, and I'm low on light magic, which is the only thing that can dispel it. So, assuming that these vampires work by traditional vampire rules of the reason that they don't attack people in their homes is because you have to invite a vampire into your house, which is why the people in their homes are the only ones left, why did he hide out in the mausoleum instead of one of the homes? The mausoleum is the last place you want to hide out in case of vampires and ghouls.
I was gonna say if you're trying to hide out in something, a mausoleum is just a death sentence. You literally just made the first and last mistake of your life.
Mausoleum? I hardly know him.
Are you making up for your missed opportunity for a hardly known joke during the finale to Sam and Max?
Trying to figure out who
God.
tried to outbid me because I fought.
Does it matter?
You need
No,
to
not really.
you need to message him and just say GG.
Yeah, really.
Message him and say, "Get
GG,
good,
man."
scrub."
Sorry, I was getting some onion dip. So to answer your question, yes.
Get
All right.
good at bidding, boy.
We just got a stake attachment to the combat cross. The artisan who made the
Hold on,
chain.
hold on. I was gonna do it.
Okay.
The artisan who made the chain and hook tip for the combat cross, Renato Ganolfri, wanted to give the weapon even more options for hand-to-hand combat, especially against supernatural creatures of the night. And so he designed the stake attachment, which eventually gave the combat cross the nickname of Vampire Killer.
And there we go. That's canonically where the name of the vampire killer for this specific whip came from in this universe.
Yep. And
That's cool.
also, with Ronaldo Gandolfi...
It also lets us do this.
Ahead. Okay. Yeah, you also get an execution attack on enemies when they're down with it.
Yep.
So...
Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But do they get up again?
If they're executed, no. Once they're on their back and stabbed, that's it.
You're never going to keep me down.
Are you a vampire?
Fun fact, that band was a punk band, like hardcore, like super political punk band before and after that album. That whole album was full of like pop radio friendly tracks, just because they were like, we've been punks for decades, given that we started in like the 60s or 70s. Why don't we just see what selling out is like for one album, just to fuck with people?
Also, if I may, in that text for the stake, Ronaldo Gandolfi, in Limit of Innocence, he was also the one that made the whip of alchemy that would ultimately become the vampire killer.
Sadly, we don't see Ronaldo Gandolfi in person in this universe, but he is spoken of in the scrolls.
If I remember correctly, there's a lot of fan theories about that, and most of the ones I've heard stated that he died before the events of Lords of Shadow after making the combat cross.
You know what tastes surprisingly good? Cheetos with onion dip.
Really?
Did you know that onion dip wasn't invented to be a dip?
I mean, it wasn't?
I have questions. Hold on.
I have several questions.
It was originally invented to be a soup, but it kept coming out too thick, so they sold it as a dip.
That just raises further questions.
It's because it was originally like a powdered mix that you would add water to.
Oh.
Before you could just buy onion dip pre-made.
Yeah.
We delve deep.
So what you're saying is it was originally intended to be a soup, but they couldn't sell it one. They couldn't sell it as one, so they sold it as a dip. Or
Yes.
I fucked up.
That's exactly what it was.
You tried.
So what you're saying is they could no longer sell it as a dip. Or, god damn it, they could no longer sell it as a soup.
Not
Yes.
since the accident.
Yeah, not since the accident. It was an accident, so yes. And thank you for serenading us with the dulcet tones of both Patrick Stewart and John Dacre at the same time, Lulu.
What a combination.
As he's talking about this song from a church talent show, while we're getting ready to go into an abbey to fight a priest that is hidden in the abbey like a coward.
Pretty much, yeah. I think he... No, I'm not gonna say shit. But no, I really wished Ronaldo Gandolfi brought up a which is Shadow, because that is something that could have been fleshed out upon. Just be like, hey, this you can see more about like how the combat cross was made and for its more like advanced purposes.
I know there was theories, getting into a little bit of Lords of Shadow 2. People thought that, what's his name? The Toy Maker, I think his name is?
Yeah, the Toy Maker.
That the Toy Maker was going to be Ronaldo Gandolfi, but no, he's just someone else. Anyways, this is what vampires look like in Lords of Shadow.
Yep.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's assault, and you could sue it.
Okay.
When an eel lunges out and takes a bite of your snout, that's amore.
Oh my. Basically, welcome to the quarry of my work. What we hunt, at least in this universe.
Holy fuck, I just found a completely unopened bag of chips. How expired is this?
Oh no.
Almost near the love.
Yeah. Yeah, almost near the bitch. Yes, we're almost near the bitch. And I have text-to-speech set up to automatically not say swear words, just so I don't get it saying slurs.
Yeah.
Because if the wrong people come into this stream and see that there's a text-to-speech that you can pay to use, they absolutely will pay it to use slurs.
I will say this, though. The second lord that we run into, I think Bert's going to be interested.
Yeah.
I think.
This is also going to bring into question whether or not I remembered to install the nudity censorship mod.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter if I did or not, because both are...
Yeah.
In the context it's presented in this game, it is allowed on Twitch and on YouTube, because it's part of the game and not modded in.
Yeah.
You know the easiest way to find out?
Yeah, I was going to say Desire Demon.
For some strange reason, every time I hear the word slurs now...
Sorry, I can't hear you. This is too loud. On the lowest volume. Yes, it's censored. Jesus Christ, madam, could you be a bit quieter?
Yeah, I was going to say she's a bit loud.
There's nothing I can do about that, sadly.
Unfortunately, she is the worst sub-weapon you have in your arsenal.
She's just a screen nuke, and you can't use her on bosses because it heals them.
Yeah, she counts. Yeah, she counts as darkness element damage, and all enemies in this game heal from darkness element.
Thanks for the allowance, Lulu.
Anyway, what I was saying was, for some strange reason, I can never hear the word slurs anymore without thinking about the Antarctic episode of Hell of a Boss, where every time the penguins speak, the subtitles just say slurs.
I think I know what you're talking about too. Me and Lulu watched that episode, I think, a couple days ago. That was a good one.
I still haven't seen Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. It's on my list, just haven't gotten to it yet because I am lazy.
Valid.
Admitting it is the first step to recovery.
There we go. That's how I have to move it.
You know what? One of these days, instead of point and click Saturdays, you, me, and JKR will just sit down and we'll show you a couple episodes each.
Okay. It won't be on stream, obviously, because that'll get you nuked to hell.
No. I'm crazy, not stupid.
There are actually 2 weapons from this game I actually want to collect to, like, mount. Because I know somebody actually...
Is one of them the surprisingly hot fairies?
No.
Go on.
The surprisingly hot fairies that you see that they're like tiny little tiny little naked ladies, and you use them as distraction fodder to distract enemies so you can score some hits.
I think with the if you use holy magic, they actually seek out enemies and stun them.
They already do that.
So what you're saying is there...
I'm just saying a harder hitting stun.
Yes.
Like a harder hitting stun, and no.
And they are the one thing that is not... They're the one bit of nudity and or near nudity that is not censored in this game through the censor mod. Because the censor mod specifically targets the Lord of the Vampires and the Desire Demon from the Dark Crystal.
Plus, the fairies are a little bit like they're so small you can barely see the detail.
Yeah.
But no, the 2 main weapons I actually want to collect is the Combat Cross and the Crisagrim.
Yeah, the Crisagrim, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah, that's another day or another night.
Crisagrim, I hardly know him.
Not to be confused with the Chris A. Grimm. the unholy fusion of Chris Angel and the Grim Reaper.
Why? Why do you attack like this?
Because I cause psychic damage most of the time.
I was gonna say because she cares.
I was gonna say, yeah, because I can feel that psychic damage.
Zobek, help me with the crowbar.
That's not a crowbar, that's a
Hurry! I can't hold
rod.
on much longer.
Yeah, you said rod.
Alright, you gotta do this part.
What do you have, Sir Knight? Life gem. There we go.
Question, Ari.
Yes.
How many of the sub-weapons do you have?
I've got the knife, the crystal, and the fairies.
Okay, then my mindset is, and that means you're gonna get one of the best ones coming up.
Yes, and I just got one of the cloister keys, not to be confused with everyone's favorite, very crotchular-looking Pokemon, Cloister.
Speaking of Pokemon, they just did the last of the 4.
The Last of Us? I still haven't played past the intro of that.
Dude, like, no joke, the start of that hurts.
Yeah.
Like, on a physical fucking level. Like, you feel it.
Yeah.
They already dick punch your feelings like not even 5 minutes in?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh boy.
Always remember, when it comes to Ghosts and Goblins, get the knife. Ah, yes, I see Iron 2 has learned of the ways of James Rolfe.
Yes.
To be fair, no spoiler route, just in case you're ever planning on, doing Last of Us. But that beginning is like one of the first times in video game history I ever openly fucking cried.
For me, that was Metal Gear Solid 3's ending.
I was gonna say, I was looking up games for other games besides fighting games that blind people can play. Last of Us is up there. Like, it is perfectly accessible.
Yeah, they made it to be accessible with people with all sorts of disabilities.
Well, I was just saying I recently learned of this because I was looking up different games.
A lot of its gameplay is based on sound rather than necessarily visuals.
I might actually stream that in the Discord just to experiment with it if anyone's interested one day.
We could try.
I'm just curious about it because I'm like, if that's the case, I want to test this out. But that's
Let's put
whenever
the
I get the
cloister
chance to get
keys
it.
in the lions' mouths, as you do.
That's a sentence.
It's one of the sentences of all time.
Of all the sentences that was ever sentenced, that was certainly one of them.
Oh my god.
This is why Ari and I actually make great co-hosts.
Yes.
I can tell.
Oh, this is the part with the cook, I think. No.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay.
I think. It's starting to come back to me.
Are you in a long hallway?
No. That's in the castle. This is the abbey.
Oh, you're in the abbey, right?
Yeah.
Right. If I remember correctly, he isn't that difficult to
He's
deal
not
with.
difficult. It's just like I was remembering a set piece exists after not playing this game for a long time.
Well, I can relate to that. I'm just trying to remember that he's a massive HP sponge.
Yes. What do you have for me, Sir Knight? Puzzle award upon completion. That cursed abbot, a man of God, using this hellish magic. Somehow this device and the portal that keeps sending me back are connected, but I cannot figure how. We can unlock the solution, or we can solve the puzzle. I'm going to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, because where's the fun in just getting the solution? Just figure it out.
No, not figure it out. That show was canceled decades ago.
I wasn't even trying to make a reference to that, but okay.
Alright, I found a stick.
always forgot that show existed.
I think most of us did.
It always made me laugh that like 90% of the time it was basically just a spin-off of all that.
Yeah.
I need you to hold the device steady.
Because
Good
like,
job,
almost
Zobek.
almost all of it was like the cast of all that just making jokes.
Yeah. All that was pretty good, though. I do miss that show.
Yeah.
Up to a point.
You do?
Up to a point. Once you got to like the revival seasons, it started going a bit downhill.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the original, like all.
Yeah, the original run.
Yeah. Once most of the original cast left, that's when it was pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they finished it off with a 10th anniversary special that brought back a lot of the old cast and reminded us of why it used to be good.
Yep.
And it's a shame that that show's hard to legally watch in its original form, because even when it does get like released on certain streaming services or rebroadcast, it is edited down versions that remove the musical performances. Because they lost the rights to those musical performances and would have to pay royalties to the actors.
Dang.
The bands, yeah.
Yeah. There's one in particular I know they wouldn't want to air, like re-air as part of it. And that's, I distinctly remember because this was my introduction to this recently controversial artist. One of the musical guests in a later season was P. Diddy.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
How many times in this stream are we going to bring up controversial musical artists?
I mean, keep in mind, all that was also created by controversial Nickelodeon TV producer Dan Schneider.
Yep.
What you're saying is this whole stream was all about talking about controversial topics.
Basically, this stream is full of cursed realizations.
Our childhood was run by idiots.
Our childhood was run by horrible people, like it has been throughout all of history.
Yep.
The other side? I can't break on through to the other side. The doors have been broken up for decades.
Oh, I just found a shiny Neuburn card.
Really? Ooh, nice.
Which is, kind of going off. Well, first of all, a bit of fun trivia. Kenan Thompson, as of this year, has officially been on Saturday Night Live longer than he was on All That.
Yep.
And Kenan and Kel.
Well, because Kenan and Kel eventually ended.
So did All That?
So did All That, but Kenan and Kel was a sitcom, so it was going to have a defined endpoint.
Yeah.
Yep, the movie, too.
Yeah, the movie. Two Heads Are Better Than None, which got rebroadcast on Nickelodeon more than the show did in later years.
Yep.
And for a while was the most readily available piece of Kenan and Kel, rather than the show itself, because it wasn't available on home video in complete state.
Hurry! I can't hold on for much longer.
It also had my favorite Kenan and Kel joke of all time, and that was when they send the two boys to go get gas. And they Kel's all gung-ho about it, saying, "No problem, Mr." whatever the dad's last name was. No problem. Kenan, I got this. And then it does a fade wipe, and Kel's out of breath, and he goes, I can't go on. And then Kenan just turns around, and his parents are still standing right there at the car. It's and just goes, Dad, you knew this was going to happen, or something like that.
One of my favorites from that movie, one of the only bits that sticks with me from that movie, because I haven't seen it since I was a kid, is when he's singing 99 bottles of orange soda on the wall.
Yes.
And he stops at 11.
Yep.
So Kenan's last name
Tom.
in that was Rockmore.
Okay.
Rockmore, yeah. Yeah.
Also, I like that that was also my introduction to Coolio unintentionally. Man had a beef with Weird Al at the time because he thought that that Amish Paradise was, you know, an offensive mockery of Gangsta's Paradise. That Gangsta's Paradise was too serious to do a parody of. But he also did the Keenan and Kel theme at the same time.
Yep.
I need you to hold the device.
Happily, though, Weird Al and Coolio eventually buried the hatchet once the issue was cleared up. It turned out it wasn't so much that, Coolio's problem was that Weird Al accidentally went to his agent instead of to him, or like his record label instead of to him. Weird Al thought that the record label had gotten Coolio's approval instead of the record label answering on Coolio's behalf. Similar thing almost happened with Lady Gaga and his parody of Born This Way in reverse, where the record label said no on Lady Gaga's behalf. And once Lady Gaga heard about that, she was like, the fuck? No, the fuck you're not gonna say no to Weird Al doing a parody of Born This Way.
Yep. And a similar thing also happened with Eminem.
As you wish.
Where when Weird Al contacted the label or the agent, you know, the agent said hell yeah, Eminem said hell yeah. But Weird Al misinterpreted something Eminem had said. Because Eminem made a joke saying, as long as you don't make a music video out of it.
Yeah, he was
at the same time, he was...
Yeah. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
I was gonna say, he was like... the funny part is that Eminem was fully expecting a music video to be made of it. But he made the joke, as long as you don't do one of your silly music videos. And Weird Al took that seriously and thought that that's like he was being legit serious.
I mean, Weird Al's a nice guy, so he tends to err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Sometimes to his own detriment.
And then Eminem he told him, man, I'm like super disappointed you never made a music video of that. And Weird Al was like, what? It's like, yeah, I was actually expecting it.
Zobek, hold the device
And,
steady.
you know, unfortunately by that time it was too late. Because the song's relevance was pretty much done.
Yeah. Damn ghouls. I know how to solve this puzzle, it's just my timing is off because I take too long to get to the portal and then the ghouls come out and attack Zobek and make him let go of the stick.
That's what she said?
Well, I mean, with Patrick Stewart, that is what she said. I did just say that.
I need you to hold the device steady, Zobek.
As you wish. Hurry! I can't hold on for much longer.
Man, you've got, like, the arm strength of a nothing.
Where is the portal? Where the fuck did it go?
The portal's like, fuck you, I'm gone.
Just the fact that you said, hold this, I got it! And then, like, not but a half a second later, hurry, I can't hold much longer! It's like,
hey, Chuck.
Literally just grabbed it.
Where's the portal?
I'm serious, where is the goddamn portal?
On vacation, apparently.
Where is that goddamn portal and the portal accessories?
I am
Where's
a man of
propane
God,
and
I
propane
cannot
accessories?
use the Lord's name in vain. That's why I said got dang instead of God dang.
Gosh, diggity darn it.
See, that's the funny part about King of the Hill that was always misinterpreted, was everyone always thought he's saying God dang. He
Saying
never
got dang.
actually once... Yeah, it's always got. God dang.
God dang it, Bobby.
God dang it, Bobby.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Hot dog.
You don't get.
I have that as a shirt. I have that as a shirt where it says, "Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?" And it has hot dogs floating around it.
I must be out of my mind. How else would I have accepted a mission like this? Infiltrating the Abbey alone to recover some mysterious relic? Insane! This place is full of fiendish traps and indescribable creatures intent on sucking the very life from me. Look, that's the ghouls, not the vampires. Vampires want your blood, not your life.
Suck something. Oh my.
And we also established that vampires do not suck. That's a myth. They scrape and lick.
Scrape and lick.
Ah.
Scrape and lick.
That animation is way too fucking cute with Maxine. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
What the did show my tongue sticking out? I can't make it out.
It did.
Okay, good. So the tongue tracking is working.
Today I learned that tongue tracking is a thing.
Yeah, I've had tongue tracking for a while. It's just that the animation for it was a bit broken.
Nice.
Broken.
Because when I added, it was a problem with the thing that I used to add the additional like trackable expressions to my face. It was slightly broken where like models made using Vroid after a certain version had the tongue not rendered properly, and the newer versions of that plugin fix it. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. But yeah, now I have tongue tracking. That actually works.
Fun!
I also have some extra expressions that I haven't set up yet for, like, different emotions. Right now I'm just using, like, basic face tracking. And if I can get a hold of a second SSD for me to load stuff onto, then I can do not just face tracking, but arm tracking, finger tracking. Like, I say second drive just so I have extra space, because I'm running out of space on my main drive.
Yeah, I still need to sit down with mine and figure this shit out. I keep forgetting.
I will... If you want a, more animated PNG on your end, but you're going to have to commission, like, you know, some extra frames of animation, I can send you a link to a free program that does that, which is what I use for my PNG streams.
Okay.
There is a paid version, but everything you need is just in the free version.
Like, what would it do animation-wise?
Basically, you put in, like, the easiest setup is, like, you need 4 frames of animation. One for, like, you know, not talking with your eyes open, one for talking with your eyes open, and then one of each of those for eyes closed. So not only do you, like, open and close your mouth as you talk, but you blink every now and then.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Burrit's down to clown.
Yeah, it's, you get it on itch.io for free. That's where, like, most of the VTubing software stuff is on, itch.io. And most of it's free with, like, optional paid versions. Or, like, if they are paid, they're pretty cheap. Like, I have a program I could use to set up, like, a text-to-speech pet. I just need to get the pet made. It would make it so, like, when someone redeems the text-to-speech, it would, like, make a little, like, avatar open and close its mouth to the speech. And
That's
my
cool.
plan on the text-to-speech pet, of course, is my baby girl, Olive.
Aww.
Olive, best choice.
Yes.
How is the Olive?
She's good. She was very thirsty today when I talked to her.
That's not always good.
By the abbot have proved
And then she craved a treat.
break into the inner cloisters, and the library is close at hand.
I'd probably do Yuffie or some version of Sawyer to keep his memory alive.
The weight of the world
That would be
on his
really
shoulders.
sweet.
I can see he is holding a terrible secret deep within. He is
And I don't
trying
just
to
mean
do
sweet
it,
in terms of
and in
awesome,
its
I mean, like,
place,
sentimentally,
anger
too.
is taking over.
Yeah.
Delay. We must find Dorin and
The
take
fun part of
all
the text-to-speech
the
redeems,
down
at least
the
if you're doing it through stream
guilt.
elements like I am,
Outweighs
is
those
choosing which text-to-speech voice you
We can
want.
shed no tears for those lost. We
Oh.
must be strong.
Like, I went with an Australian English woman's voice for this, but you can choose, like, other languages too, and they'll read it out in English with that accent.
Nice.
Like, I know, one of the more political streamers that I follow, Peden, also known as Eden Riley, has a text-to-speech voice that's Italian. Like, you know, speaking... It's meant for speaking stuff in Italian, but she uses it to make it sound like an Italian person is reading out the English text-to-speech.
Uh-huh.
Just for the funny.
Bibbidi bobbidi bobbidi ba.
And I've seen people use, like, Brazilian Portuguese text-to-speech voices to read out English. Alright, we've upgraded our light magic. I forgot to explain the different kinds of magic and how that mechanic works to Furret. Light magic, is one of your ways of healing. The other being, the statues that just give you a full heal. When light magic is active, you get access to new abilities that you've bought, and also every time your whip hits an enemy, it heals you slightly. Shadow magic, doesn't heal, but it deals increased damage. You can only have one active at a time, and you recharge it by absorbing magic orbs that are only collectible when you don't have magic active. And you activate and deactivate them, or swap between them with the L1 and R1 buttons. So it's real easy to turn them on and off. Just like me.
Okay.
All of this because an abbot has something that we need, and he decided to be a bitch and hide during the vampire attack.
Look for an exit. I'll hold them back.
I mean, to be fair, I don't exactly blame the guy for his decisions.
I do. Because he decided to hide, the village died because they didn't have his holy protection.
Well, also the counter argument.
Okay, fair point.
Okay, also the counter argument that in the Castlevania series, priests are also known to make holy water through their own prayers and chants, even in this world. So
yeah, and
despite that, they still have a way to defend themselves. So him hiding is not an excuse.
Yeah, and holy water is one of the most effective things against vampires in most continuities, but also, you know, in Lords of Shadow, other than, you know, a stake to the heart.
Well, it's not just the concept of holy water, it's all forms of running water vampires can't tread. As long as it's, like, pure, clean water. If it's water with, like, salt or other things contaminating it, then it won't have as much effect on them.
I learned that from Rosario Vampire, that was written into a chapter of it just to explain how Mocha's able to bathe.
That's one of the references. Then again, Rosario Vampire's manga referenced Castlevania in there because instead of Vampire Killer, they called the whip Belmont.
Yep. In the Rosario Vampire manga, which is the best way to experience Rosario Vampire, because the anime goes for fan service rather than story. And ends way before the story's over. Like, there's a chapter that introduces that vampires can't go into water. And then later on in a chapter to be like, hey, if vampires can't make contact with water, how the fuck does Mocha bathe, or is she just stinky all the time? They were like, oh, she takes baths in water that has had herbs added to it, and since it's now not pure water, she can submerge herself in it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Funny enough, they also bring up that topic and debate in the second season of the Castlevania anime, albeit in a very, very awkward way, but it's just like a silly little argument they have.
I mean, when are Trevor and Alucard not having a silly argument?
Well, no, that wasn't the argument between those two.
Oh, and who?
Isaac, Carmilla, and Godbrand.
Okay. Godbrand's usually just bitching in general.
Yeah, but the reason why is because...
and that's why we love Godbrand, other than, you know, the concept of a Viking vampire.
Well, Godbrand is amazing, but...
he makes boats out of people!
Yeah, he does. But the fact is, like, they discuss, like, okay, but you can't physically touch water, and why do you like riding on boats? And then someone, I think it's Isaac, Isaac or Carmilla brings up the fact about baths being like a form of running water, and then they're like, no, once the water is stopped being poured in, it's no longer running water, and then it gets to insane levels of controversy.
It sounds like a Monty Python bit if they were to delve into supernatural creatures.
It is. That's like the best way to describe it.
It would, like, it's like the arguments over like how much weight whether a swallow can carry a coconut.
Yeah, Dracula is just like sitting there listening to this conversation, and he's just so confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing as you got the holy water, I'm pretty sure.
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you did. Never mind.
No, I was just talking about like why not having holy water because of the abbot being a pussy and hiding is such a problem. I haven't gotten the holy water yet.
Yeah, I was.
You still have to find the
abbot. Yeah, I was being silent earlier because I was letting you, for it, have your conversation.
Okay.
My favorite character from Rosario Vampire was Missouri.
She's a lot of people's favorite character.
To the point.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
To the point that in the book series I'm writing, the ship's name is the Missouri.
My favorite is Kurumu. Partly because honka donka badonkas, and partly because she actually has some really interesting development in the manga, where she, like, explains why she goes so, you know, hard on trying to seduce and or win over Sukune. And it's not just because, you know, she's horny all the time as a succubus. Like, her whole approach of, like, not just, you know, using her charm magic on him and calling it a day, is actually potentially lethal to her. Because succubi in Rosario Vampire thrive off of love and affection. And since Sukune is not, you know, in love with her, but she is dedicating herself solely to him instead of just seeking out tons of men, it's killing her to do so.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. My
and the succubus species is in decline, so they need to up their numbers.
My two favorite characters in there is Kurumi, just for the fact that they have one of the best characters in the entire book. I also like the headmaster.
Oh, the headmaster's great, even though they do jack shit with him in the anime.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say my favorite ones are definitely for some reason Mocha and Mocha's mother Akasha.
Which Mocha?
Akashia.
No, Akashia is her last name. It's Akasha Blood Driver. Akasha Blood River.
Akasha's her mom.
Is it Blood River or Blood Driver? I've never heard it pronounced.
Blood Driver. Blood
Okay.
Driver, I remember that one.
Because since she's not in the anime, it's hard to figure out how to pronounce it.
Yeah, and there's actually a combined version of Mocha that came out like in one of the
at the end.
Yeah, but I liked I kind of liked Inner because Outer was just Akasha basically.
Yeah.
So
I will say this though, Rosario Vampire has one of my favorite concepts in terms of a martial arts ability, which is Dimension Sword.
I mean, that's what Virgil from Devil May Cry has, a Dimension Sword, or rather a sword that can cut through dimensions.
Yeah, but instead of actually using a blade, using your actual like hand to act as the weapon, and to me that's like a more cooler concept because I don't know why, for some reason it just seems cooler to me.
I mean, it is a cool ability. Anytime someone's able to use their hand as a sword is cool. It's partly why Sauza is my favorite of Cooler's Armored Squadron, because he can turn his hand into a lightsaber. Complete with lightsaber boom, boom sound effects.
Pretty much. Also, Alucard had a good design.
Yeah. Very different take on Alucard than what you typically see in anything that has a character named Alucard.
Yeah.
Less Son of Dracula, more Eldritch monstrosity.
Yeah, that threw me off so much. Also, apologies in advance. If I sound like I'm interrupting people, fair warning, my Xbox is literally taking in your guys' inputs, like I think 2 or 3 seconds in delay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you have a latency compared to us, so...
No, this latency is worse than what it was before.
Oh. So was it like an internet connection issue on your end?
No. Xbox has been having a thing with Discord and Xbox parties lately.
Oh, okay.
And they refuse to like even patch it at all. So it's like it's been getting, sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's like better. Like it's a mixed bag. So I'm just saying in advance to you, Furret, and Miles, if I accidentally interrupt you guys, I do apologize wholeheartedly on that front.
It's a mixed bag, like when I gave you D's nuts for Christmas that one time.
Yes. Yes, you did. That awkward silence.
I have several questions.
I gave him a bag of mixed nuts as a gag gift.
Yeah, as a gag gift, he gave me like a plastic jar full of like mixed nuts, like walnuts, cashews, like.
Yeah, I did the same thing to JKR.
Which, by the way, I did enjoy those. Like, it was like when I was healing, when I was like, it was after my surgery or whatever, and I was like healing for 6 months upstairs outside of my room. I snacked on those.
Is this the kind of bonfuggery I can expect for Christmas?
It depends on the person. I don't always get people gag gifts.
But we just do a gag gift to each other, like on occasion. Like I think.
Yeah, I'm not getting him a gag gift this year.
Yeah, not this year. No, we're not doing it this year. Next year maybe, but not this year.
We never coordinate these things. We just plan them without telling the other.
Yeah, it's sort of like a game. It's like one person fires first, and then it's up to the other person to react in a similar fashion.
Also, you just lost the game.
Can't lose if I wasn't playing to begin with.
Be like that, coward.
Marty, you gotta get in the time machine. It's very important, Marty. Marty, you gotta go back and make sure you don't lose the game, Marty.
Like I tell both you and fight me, coward.
There's a reason that I don't do Christopher Lloyd's voice often. Oh God.
That sounds bad on the throat.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All I heard was for it dying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have like some tea or something to help your throat?
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
That gives me my answer.
The people with
Dead.
Christ's love. Now it is the refuge of a man driven insane by fear. Dorin.
I will give Lords of Shadow this as well. They really know how to make very good architecture in like this area.
Oh yeah,
the
area,
very beautiful.
The castle designs in this game, and like Abby design too, are beautiful.
Like I gushed over it when I first saw it. I was like, it is a very beautiful. Like
I would say I gushed over it, but that is a very different meaning with this model.
Yeah.
Does it?
If you can get your hands on the art book for the first game or any of the other games, the concept art is just so good. It's just so good.
I've got a complete crystal. I don't need. Probably not going to be using much of the Desire Demon, not just because it's not all that useful of a weapon outside of just being a screen nuke, but also because ow, my ears every time it's used, apparently.
Well, also, later enemies in later chapters grow more resistant to the screen nuke, so instead of insta-killing, it's just a matter of, hey, we're taking 75% of their HP away.
Yeah.
Incineroar fan, hello! Glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. How you been doing?
Hope you've been doing well, Incineroar fan. Oh God, sorry. Ugh. But no, hope you're doing well.
Okay, an ad break was in progress right when Incineroar fan showed. So we'll have to maybe greet him again after it's over. I don't know how long it's gonna actually last. It shows a 90-second timer on my end, but it doesn't always last 90 seconds. Like actually on Twitch.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, Ari, the Lords of Shadow Apache slot music, they did very good renditions of, I think, 4 of the classic Vania music tracks.
Oh, nice. Also didn't know there was a Lords of Shadow patch slot.
There is.
Not surprised at all.
Yeah, they did. The songs they did were Vampire Killer, Bloody Tears, Beginning, and I forgot what the 4th one was. I think they just brought back Trezire Day Spirit, which is Release a Spirit.
Yes, it has been Incineroar fan. Glad to see you here. Hope you've been okay. Hope you've been doing good. Brother, we got another night scroll. If one is running low on magic, it's important to become focused again, as this is what makes an enemy drop neutral element orbs. Simply slashing away doesn't work. One must be patient. Strike the enemy and dodge. Strike then dodge. Slow and deliberate. Once focused, absorb the orbs into your magic container. This is the way to defeat creatures of the night. Seems a bit late to be telling us that. We got, magic.
Yeah.
And that whole tutorial like 10 chapters ago, I think.
Yeah, they're just been...
Not 10 chapters, like 6 chapters ago.
Go ahead for it.
This is the way.
This is the way? I still haven't seen Mandalorian, but I can now, because when my mom signed up for Hulu Live TV, it bundled in Disney+.
I was gonna say, I think they're just like reminding you in case you forget that, hey, perfect like parrying in this game is a thing and you need it to survive.
The whole dodge and strike was making me think once again with a scrape and lick. Scrape and lick.
We don't talk about it. But
we've been talking about it multiple times through this stream.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting here in silence while you guys were talking about that.
That's on you.
I know, because it was my choice to.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Now, he's a free man until he finally ties the knot. He can make choices.
Nah.
That was a bad joke. I apologize.
Nah, you're fine.
I apologize to Lulu, not to you.
Of course you don't apologize. Well, of course you don't apologize to me. I say this to her and I say this to you and almost everybody I know on occasion. I'm technically the babysitter and I'm babysitting a bunch of kids trying to rip my head off.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
No. Do not talk to me with your uwu speak.
Talk with your uwu speak.
No.
Do it.
No.
X3,
Yes.
X3 nuzzles on you, uwu, you so warm. I don't know all the lyrics to that. I'm not Senzawa.
I was gonna say.
Or Saba.
I was gonna say if you knew the entire thing, one, that's impressive.
I dated
Lord,
someone
no.
who knew the entire thing.
I had a friend that knew the entire thing and actually like went to it.
There we go. Had to get a better running start to cross that gap. Then alright, glad to hear that, Incineroar fan. I've been dealing with some titular issues. At Tuesday, I go back to get my root canal finished. So there won't be a stream. There won't be a stream on Monday because I have to spend the night at my mom's beforehand, so we can go because I need a driver to take me. I can't. It turns out it takes me a little bit longer than most people to get over the effects of laughing gas.
Yeah, it takes me. I get out of it pretty quickly, but
like head-wise, I'm fine. It's just like my legs feel woozy.
For me, it's just like I'm alert, I'm awake,
and I also lose my sense of direction, so not good for driving.
Yeah, the sense of direction is the one thing I have.
You have a sense of direction? I'm kidding. I don't.
I have a sense of direction if I have a GPS and I'm not incapacitated by some sort of gas that makes you laugh.
I don't have a sense of direction.
Not since the
I get
accident.
lost a lot.
I don't have a sense.
I don't have a sense either, but I do have 83 senses. They're in my bank account.
God. Oh my.
Do you have any common sense? Because I don't.
There's
common sense is
common.
There's no such thing as common sense because common sense just refers to what the current popular belief is. And it's not necessarily always right.
I was gonna say there's no such thing as common sense, only common dollar.
Gotcha.
Zobek, where the hell have you been?
Where's the abbot?
Do not judge
On
Zobek.
vacation.
Zobek's been.
That is not for you to know.
Okay, we found the abbot.
Let's just say somehow I got lost and became the king of some faraway land.
Real talk, though, I'm just glad Zobek that I exist in. I'm glad there is no Zobek. I already got enough headaches as it is.
There is no Zobek, only Zool.
Only Zool. Damn it! Now you're making me. Now you're reminding me of my Dark Chow and Sonic Adventure 2 named Zool.
You don't deserve to call yourself
I miss him.
We have Zool Beck.
So he wasn't hiding from the vampires. He was hiding from Gabriel and Zobek because he thinks the devil sent them.
Ah, yes. Warriors of God, sent by the devil to kill
A warrior of
amount of
God.
sense. I mean, that's literally what the Brotherhood of Light is.
You cannot take it. You are not worthy. Don't leave me here, you dogs. Curse you.
You say we're not worthy, but then you say do not leave.
Who do you think you are, Steven Tyler from Aerosmith? We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Oh my god.
And to tie further back into another Bill and Ted related thing, your bucket.
That's not Bill and Ted, my guy.
Not Bill and Ted, Wayne's World. Sorry. Wayne's World, sorry. My brain's a little fried. My brain's a little fried from oversleeping today.
I was like, wait, no, like for a split second there, I was like, yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
I got my 90s surfer bro duo confused.
I was gonna say I was waiting for it to go off.
But yes, going back to a previous Wayne's World related event, your bucket.
Way.
No way. The monkeys fly out of my butt space.
But.
The monkey space.
Why are we talking about butt monkeys?
Have you not watched the VOD of the first installment of the VHS Pit?
No, the only thing I've seen is Bruce Almighty.
I'm not talking about Bruce Almighty. That's unrelated to either of these completely.
That had nothing to do with any of this.
Monkey. But it's a butt monkey.
No, I'm talking. No, the monkeys might fly out of my butt space from the official Wayne's World VHS board game.
Oh.
Available nowhere now.
Well, available on eBay for surprisingly less money than I thought it would be.
If you can get all the pieces to the game.
No, I've seen I've seen complete in box sets for only like $90.
Only $90?
Yeah.
I'm still saying we got to get you a copy so we can all play it.
I want to get a copy, digitize the tape, and then recreate it in Tabletop Simulator so we can play it virtually without having to meet up in person.
I was gonna say like one convention, everyone meet up.
We meet up at a convention all in one place together, and one of us brings a VCR, and we hook up to the hotel room TV, and we play the Wayne's World VHS game.
Oh god.
Yes.
The vampires.
That would be honestly a very fun.
Master Dorin has no doubt.
Would it be Bucket?
If anyone deserved death, it is he. No one.
Sure.
I don't know whether Bucket is good or bad. I don't understand what that slang word means.
I'm just saying sure.
I think that's like the whole point of Wayne's World is no one understands what the fuck they're saying half the time. They don't understand what the fuck they're saying half the time.
You're trying your best.
I'm sure they will move to stop us.
My favorite bit of the Wayne's World VHS game is that you can tell that Mike Myers and Dana Carvey were shot on different days in different places.
Yep.
Like you can tell they're clearly not together. We don't have the budget to get both of them in one day.
Oh god.
Yep.
All right, so now we have holy water.
Holy water, a very good way to crowd control, and if used with holy magic, grants a defensive barrier that I think lasts for only 3 hits.
Okay.
3 or 1 hit. I forgot how many. It's very good to negate damage. It doesn't work completely on paladin difficulty though.
Yeah, as most things don't on Paladin difficulty. But we're not playing on Paladin difficulty because you have to beat the game to do that.
Yeah, you have to beat the game to get that. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, the functionality of holy magic ability. But no, if anything, holy water and dagger... Well, to me, holy water and the fairy are, like, the top best sub-weapons you can have in the game.
Dagger's also a good all-arounder.
It's a good all-rounder, but in my opinion, it's very situational. The least good. The one that sucks, that is not even that good, is of course, the Desire Demon Crystal.
Yeah, the Desire Demon Crystal, especially in the chapters where you have to use it to progress by, not activating its ability.
Well, yeah, and plus you can easily screw yourself. Boss gets back half its health. Guess what happens? But no, Holy Water is definitely my all-time favorite sub-weapon in this game. I end up using it the most.
Secret is that it's not actually holy water, it's just sulfuric acid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's just basically water, but with blue.
It's bloody water. Is that what you just said?
I said water with blue food.
With blue food color. Yeah, cut out what you were saying.
It's fine. Don't. Sorry about that.
It started with blue and then cut out. So it kind of sounded like you were about to say blood.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually, with one of the Belmont cosplays, I did make the holy water prop by just filling one of those smaller plastic water bottles with water, and actually did use food coloring to make the holy water and put it on like a belt strap.
Because holy water in Castlevania is always a vibrant blue color.
Yeah, it also goes by the name Fireball.
Yeah, depending on which Castlevania game you're playing and whether you're playing it in English or Japanese.
Yeah, because
that's not a cross, it's a boomerang. Oh boy, boss fight time.
Okay.
The boomer.
He looks like a pleasant fellow.
I'm trying to remember who I think this is Brawner.
Yeah, it's Brawner. You fight both Brawner and I believe
all rocks.
A certain other person. Yeah, you fight them both in this place. But yeah, Brawner in this game is very different compared to his Portrait of Ruin counter, which I think is the only other Vania here. Because in... I don't really want to tell you, Ari, how Braun just for the fact that you haven't played it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
But it's killing. But it's kill. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. That's why I held back. I was like, I don't think I want to say what he can do in Portrait. I want to wait for that. Because Portrait and Layman are the two games I'm waiting eagerly for you to play. Because they are my two favorite Castlevanias aside from 4.
You were saying, Brawner?
Bro.
You were saying.
I also think in this game, Brawner and Orlox are brothers.
Okay, caught it.
Nice.
Okay, we played catch. What now, Brawner? Brawner, you're reinforcing negative stereotypes about our people. We don't... What are you going to say? Are you going to say we suck next?
Ari, you're literally talking to an alternate version. I want to say
The
your
weird thing about
uncle?
fighting all rocks is that technically I'll be fighting an alternate universe version of my dad.
That would mean all that. I was gonna say that would mean Brawner would be your uncle.
Ooh.
If that was the case.
Gotta hand it to him.
My mic's still working.
Okay,
right?
was the blade to the skull really necessary when you were going to stab him with the stake anyway?
Yes, because vampire.
The answer is yes, because there's no kill like overkill.
I mean, why not? Vampires are gonna try and do that to other vampires are gonna try to do that to. Why not? We get the same treatment to do to them.
Double tap.
Stake the heart and cut off the head. That or stake their head. There are many ways to do this.
Come back, Shane! My name's not Shane, kid.
Oh God, no. So you're basically telling me let's just have Lords of Shadow, but music from the Jester.
Yes, Lords of Shadow with, instead of this beautiful orchestral soundtrack, music by the Jester.
Good Lord. Imagine
No, music by Bobby Hill.
Did Bobby Hill really make that much music? I mean,
not really.
No.
He was more
funny.
That was more Connie's thing.
We need more jokes from Bobby then.
Weigall village is safe.
Fun fact, Bobby grew up to become a chef, not a comedian.
He grew up to be a chef at a combination German and Japanese restaurant, which means his grandfather Cotton is rolling in his grave.
That's interesting. A Japanese... That's interesting.
This will lead Gabriel into the
And he betrayed his father by cooking with charcoal.
The villagers called him
Oh, that's what you hear in the background.
Oh!
Vampire Killer.
When he finds out.
Ah, Gandolfi, how that would make you smile.
There's actually a joke in one of the episodes where one of the like a food critic comes in or something like that and says, my dad or your grandfather killed my dad or something like that, and then Bobby takes a bit and he goes, oh God, was he one of the Fitty men?
The what?
The fit. Remember, Bobby Hill's grandfather Cotton killed Fitty men.
Oh,
killed Fitty men.
Okay.
So it takes Bobby a minute. He just goes, "Oh."
I'm like half paying attention, so I'm literally trying to piece everything together.
Why aren't you paying full attention?
It's hard for him to pay full attention when he can't see.
I mean, that's valid.
Yeah. Plus, I want Urid and Ari to actually have their conversation. I'm trying my best to not interrupt people.
Now some bats that are making bat noises, as opposed to the crow bats we saw earlier.
Oh God, crow bats.
Anyway, what would a PS3 era, PS3 360 era AAA action adventure game be without a sewer level?
Of course.
Answer would be better.
Crowbats are terrifying, but they were pointless.
Not really. They were pretty viable. They're still viable.
It's like fucking Caesar.
Brotherhood Night Scroll. Situation status. As I explicitly stated in my previous reports, the condition of Weigall's sewage system won't allow vampires to launch an attack on the village through its old tunnels. The few entry points were sealed, and the spike track, despite being corroded, still works perfectly. To be able to cross these obstacles, any potential attacker would need help from this side. Personally, I cannot imagine a Brotherhood member helping the Dark Lords, and cannot see anyone else here, apart from some dusty bones.
Neat.
But did you rattle them? Rattle me bones!
Yar?
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, a day late.
Yar har and fiddle-dee-dee. I actually played that song before my stream yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Really?
I try to change up the songs in my stream now.
I try to change them up every now and then. I just haven't done it yet because I didn't have the project plan for it until a few days ago.
I've been trying to.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Been trying to do it where like it's been relevant to whatever I'm streaming that day.
Oh, nice, smart idea.
Yeah, but also I think you were like very busy, so you.
It was more so about not having the project file because it was on my old hard drive.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just gonna assume because you were very busy.
Okay.
A fog is poisonous. Get out of there.
Oh,
Nothing worse than poisonous fog. Except for you know, many things that are worse than poisonous fog.
You don't say.
I do say. In fact, I just said.
Did you, though?
Yes.
Who can say, really?
I can say, really? Watch. Really.
Good job.
You forgot to say watch.
I did say it, though?
He said really.
We are confused. We are confused.
Miles, are you okay?
Really. You only said really.
Really, though?
What's the joke?
I'm just laughing at the fact that we are I'm sorry.
I'm just laughing at how much fun I'm having with this right now.
Yeah. You tried your best.
God.
I'm just having fun laughing at myself.
I feel that. I honestly feel.
Trying to remember. I forgot all about this stage, so I can't remember what you have to do.
I don't remember much about it either. I think you have to dispel.
Okay, who killed the joke? It was Miles, as usual.
Hey!
Miles did his best, and that's what humans do. They do their.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's only human.
I mean, I'm human too.
I'm a furret.
And I'm a cyborg vamp elf.
And together, we form at least half a thing.
I'm Tweedledum. I'm Tweedledumber. And together, we lift lumber.
Oh my
One of the
God.
few bits from an obscure Animaniacs bit that sticks in my head for decades. It was from one of the Buttons and the Little Girl ones where they go through Alice in Wonderland.
Buttons and Mindy.
Buttons and Mindy, yeah. I didn't watch much Animaniacs growing up. Apart from, like, the occasional rerun of it on Nickelodeon. Which is weird to think that a Warner Brothers owned show ever got reruns on Nickelodeon. You know, instead of Cartoon
I watched
Network.
the ever-loving shit out of it.
I did too. Animaniacs. And
That was also the way that I watched Pinky and the Brain. And thankfully, because of how universally negative the reception to Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain was, they never re-aired those episodes in syndication on any other networks.
That's
good. However, in Pinky and the Brain comics, Elmira is still a reoccurring character. They don't really make the comics anymore, but for the longest time, she was a reoccurring character when they did.
Okay.
how many years did that comic run?
At least until the late thousands.
Okay.
Okay, I figured out how to turn off the poison vomit fountains. I haven't figured out how to open the goddamn gate. I think I have an inkling on how to now.
Well, now I wait to see if this guy actually follows through with shipping this thing or cancels it because he didn't get as much as it was worth. Wahahaha.
Now the waiting game begins.
Well, I mean, you're not allowed to just cancel it without consulting the buyer.
I've seen it before.
You're not allowed to, which means you should report people when they do that.
Yeah.
I will for next time.
You will.
Oh
for
boy!
now time.
Speaking of rattling bones, here come some skeletons. Meh!
Oh God, Skelly Man.
Heck yeah!
Can I ask you something? Does one of them have a bro that is basically a con?
It sounded like it because of you cutting out so bad. It sounded like you. Hold on. Can I say what was funny about it?
Go ahead.
It sounded like you said, "Does one of them have a bro?" And I was like, "I hope so. I don't want the skeleton to be lonely."
The pietous.
Okay. Sorry about that outburst. I was just getting.
The skeleton killed me.
I was gonna say he killed you.
Yes, I was low on health.
Oof.
Pirates
Fair
finally
enough.
got somebody.
Finally, the skeleton's got a kill. I was gonna say one of them have a comically short short sword that is basically like not even a dagger. It's just like so comically short.
No, but a couple of them have axes and clubs.
Fair enough.
Axes and clubs. Axes and clubs.
But no,
They've got
sorry
axes and swords?
Sorry if I vented my frustration a little bit. I don't know why I'm having a lot of issues lately. Why?
It happens, bro.
Man, we all have issues.
Some of them may involve tissues.
The rhyming
issues.
All right.
The rhyme game is on point.
My stomach is acting up, so I'm going to have to unceremoniously end things here, so I don't have to go on a long BRB.
Yeah.
Your stomach.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better.
I'll be fine. It's
like
just
the second stream that's happened.
No, it's not vomit this time. It's the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see who we're gonna raid tonight, because I do want to raid someone tonight.
So.
No raid requests tonight, because
yeah.
I want to make it quick. We're gonna raid Sophania, who's doing the final day of her birthday streamathon, playing Honkai Star Rail.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for
did you
tuning
like-
in. Thank you to all of my co-hosts for joining me. See you tomorrow night with the finale to Metal Gear Solid Delta. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Please allow us to fuck off.
Be safe going home.
Good night, everybody.